So, pardon me, yo, if I go off beat. Kick that C-note, kill me softly. I may seem friendly, but yo, I'm more like Leo over Wall Street.
For 2.5 decades, these Ducks have flown south for the winter and at times stayed for the spring and called Anaheim, California home. Greetings, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro is coming up in just a moment. I'm Mike Emmerich. We are at a Game 4, and this might be the last one. Who would have ever thought that this would come to a sweep? What can you tell the fans of the team that's down 3-0 about the road back?
Well, it is a daunting task for sure, Doc, but as we've seen in this great game, teams have been able to come back from being down 0-3 in a series. But for me, it's not necessarily winning Game 4. It's about winning the first period. Let's win the first period, and then let's win the second period. It might take extra time in order to win that first game, but give yourself a chance by getting off to a real good start in that first period.
Anaheim's game plan is pretty simple, as I mentioned a little bit earlier. Each player needs to win the shift he's playing. These type of games become about one thing, and that's winning one-on-one battles.
We direct our attention to the Nets and the starting goalies. A forgettable start last time. He got blown out. A must-win for him to prove that he can stay in that goal crease in the future. The pressure is immense on everyone, especially on the guys with the extra gear. Win this, it's a title, and the name your parents gave you is in the history books. Two teams chomping at the bit. Let's get going. With Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich, and the Stanley Cup final game has begun. Shoots one. Oh, what a save. He brought his best shot, and it got stopped. Shoots one. Wonderful stop. Play halted down to the ice, and Ray.
It's really loud down here, Doc. The crowd is trying to fire their team up, but the road team knows they can win and silence this building in 60 minutes.
Many thanks, Ray. The Maple Leafs win that faceoff. Good work to get it back. He's got this one. He's got to hurry. He scores! That's a good way to begin. Make the fans happy.
Always interesting, guys, after the first goal is scored, whether the team that scored is going to continue to attack or whether they'll sit back a little bit.
The Ducks have broken the tie. Perhaps they can build on this lead here in the first period. And they've taken that face-off between the blue lines and won it. And he gains the zone. He was outnumbered but not outmanned. Puck leaves the zone, and so play goes back to mid-ice. Good place to shoot from, and he does. He's in! Got it at the point. Trying to go to Matthews. Hammers one. Not on the net.
If that puck hits the net, I think it goes through it.
Pitching this one to Montour. Strong play there. Is able to step behind the cage. Slid back across from one point to the other. Lets a shot go. Oh, what a block of that shot. He stood right into it. Got to clear it. Tremendous hit.
Well, we expected a physical game, Doc, and it looks like he's on a mission trying to set the tone for his team early in the first period.
Springs it ahead to Marlowe. Snapping a pass to Hyman. Tries to get it on net. Window was open. He missed the curtain. Anaheim's got a face-off win. Puck free, roadblock by Eves. Good, solid defensive play with the stick. Long lead pass to Edler. Gives it to the point. Snaps one. Pad save. Ooh, hard one there. Collected in the corner. To Edler. Blockered away. Passes it back to the point. To Lindholm. Gathered up again by Eves. Takes that pass. Lets a shot fly. Blocked. The Leafs are at the wing in neutral ice. That went off the pad. Feeds the point. Back in his own end and in trouble. Passing one off now to Gibbons. Shot on. Great save. And now it's directed to Hyman. Gains the zone. That's a good save and goal. They're going to have to come up with something better than that. A hit that can make you mad.
I like that he's trying to create space by throwing the body around. This is a way to change momentum in a hockey game.
Gibson saved rings of desperation here. That shot changed direction, and he had to get back to make the save.
Over 5 minutes remaining in the period. It's a 1-0 game. They win the draw and will now set up an attack. Somebody got in early, and so it's an offside. Anaheim's got that one. Now what? A great speed bump set up there. Good place to shoot from. Solid work there by Gardner. Puck's loose, mishandled. Good defensive play. Loose puck, though. Backhander to the net. Chip to Johnson. Swung back to the point. At the point with it. Fires. Oh, came so close.
That was a decent chance, but he just missed the net.
Pressure now. Leads that charge into the zone. Directed up the wing to Silverberg. Goes to the backhand. Made that work for him in goal. Nearing the last minute of play in the first.
1 minute left.
Shoots. And the players collide in open ice. Breakaway. Save there. New players coming on for the Ducks. First period has been played. An interesting start to all of this. Continuation in just a moment. Anaheim's got the only goal in this one thus far.
It's time to support those around us with our monthly food drive. Bring 3 non-perishable food items.
The Ducks got their lead in this game what seems like a long time ago. I guess because it was. But they do have that lead as we head to break. We are in the early stages of this game, about to begin the second period. Your thoughts on the first?
Toronto's lucky to still be in this game after the first period. They had turnover after turnover. I'm sure the coaches addressed that problem in the intermission.
Wonderful chance was set up and the pass just goes wide. The Ducks in their own end have control of the puck. Nicely into the zone. Fires a shot. Deflected off the blocker. Toronto's in possession and moving up the wing. Intercepts that pass.
The Ducks force another turnover in this game. Let's see what they can do with it.
That puck is loose. No luck getting through that time. From the outside, a terrific scoring chance denied. The Leafs are skating it up in neutral ice. Lets it go. Save. Holds on and gets that whistle. Good setup off the wing. Stood his ground and got a block shot. Got iron with the shot.
Kadri's able to disguise that shot as well as anybody. I thought that puck was in the net from where I'm standing.
Throws it to Marlowe. Heaves one. With no time whatsoever, he turned it aside.
That great save was all positioning.
You can't deliver the puck much better than that, but the goalie says no chance. That's an excellent save.
Good face-off win. Propelled to Ritchie. He left it, but recollected it. Took it right back. Moving it to Perry. Sauced big time. Breaks free. Close in play. What a reaction save. Loose puck knocked away by Perry. Made that stop. Directing that one to Lindholm. Intercepted it in no man's land. And that puck goes offside. A face-off win. Let's see what develops. Dogged determination there by Cogliano. And a save. Wonderful save. It didn't look like he had a thing to shoot at.
The goaltender shuts that one down on a superb opportunity.
Pulls the trigger. Great glove save, and he keeps it. Thinking attack here. Puck ricocheted off the screen. Caught that pass in his own end. Puck is thrown to Eaves. Lets it go. A strong pad stop there. Pitching it to Brown. Brings it in for an attack. Score! And the game is even.
I guess at this point, guys, it doesn't really matter what the game looks like. It's back to even square, and we'll find out who's going to take the lead next.
A little under 8 minutes to be skated in the second. And so it is 1-1. Solid win at center ice. Now what? Anaheim's in their own end and in control of the puck. That puck's loose, mishandled. The roadblock helped. It's an onside play. Slid to Brown. Wonderful stop. Just couldn't make it. Takes a shot. Great save. Makes the stop and holds for the whistle. Okay, they win the draw. Scorches one. Collected by Kadri. On to Gibbons. Got to kill some time here and get a breather for some. They drop it back in, and the forwards are able to get to the bench. Shoots. Terrific point-blank save.
A timely save. That is tremendously tremendous.
Offensive possession here. He throws it there. Booted aside. Got it in his own end. Laid on to Rowney. Can start the attack going in the zone. Off the iron. Picks it up back there. Chip to Gardner. Save there. Good clean win. And snap to Nylander. Quick wrist shot. Wonderful save. 7 showing on the clock. Elevates a pass to Tavares. Great point-blank save.
Now that's a beautiful stop on a great scoring chance.
Face-off win here. Went to the backhand. Well, they got to be a little tired after these first 2 periods of play, so they'll get a rest as we start to think ahead toward period number 3. 2-period shots on goal totals read like this: 16 for Anaheim and 16 for the Maple Leafs. Toronto's collected the game-tying goal, and that will mean an awful lot to them when they head out to the ice for the start of the next period. We'll return after these words.
Don't miss your opportunity to pick up the best locations for next season. Stop by.
We are tied, and the 3rd period has begun. The coaches probably said, who's going to get me that tiebreaker? Maybe they'll say, who's going to get me the OT winner? It's a face-off win. May not seem important in that territory, but they have possession. Pass attempt to Kasha. Puts one on. Ooh, stick save. Propelled to Getzlaf. A great wrist shot. An outstanding pad save. Looking to Marner. They've got all the gunners out. Out in front of shot. What a save.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
Big face-off win. A shot. Save. Slid to Matthews. Carries it on in from center. Shoots one, and he missed the net.
He can't miss by a much smaller margin than that. He rifled it just wide of the net.
On to Silverberg. Trying to go to Kasha. A solo rush. Score!
Man, they're excited here. They've broken the tie. They've gotten the lead. But now you have to concentrate and get right back down to work.
The Ducks have broken the tie here in the 3rd period. What will they do next? How will they start to play this game? Aggressive? Passive? And they've won the faceoff.
Scored by number 67.
Gains that offensive line. Shot! That's terrific goaltending.
Equal to the challenge. Nice stop.
A little under 6 minutes have passed. 3rd period. From a tie game, we now have a leader. Toronto's got that face-off win. He created a screen, but he blocked the shot. Got in the way of that one. Laid on to Pettersson. Toronto's lugging it along in their own end, shifting gears. Just a backhand. And a save. No luck getting through. Puck loose. Punched away. Pitching this one to Hyman. Terrific chance there, but the pass fails. Pitched right ahead through center. Good shooting place. Right at the net, and he got his pad on it. As that point pass as well. Heading down low. Oh, what a chance, what a save.
What a shift here, Doc. They had the momentum, but the goalie gets the whistle, and they'll need to reset.
Solid, clean win. Left wing pass to Cogliano. Can he beat him here? That shot came from just 6 inches.
Looked like the net was open for a second, but he shut it down.
Toronto's prevailed on another faceoff. The Leafs are driving it from the wing. Shoots. They score! And they've tied the game up.
It's felt at various times like one team or the other would have a little bit of the upper hand. Doesn't matter anymore. We're back to 0-0.
The Leafs have gotten an enormous goal, tying this game and a bumpy ride to the finish here in the third. The Ducks win the draw. What's next? Snapping a pass to Henrique.
Assisted by number 18.
That puck came back to neutral ice, and so things will have to regroup.
11 minutes, 41 seconds.
To Cogliano.
This game is going to wind down and be close right to the final horn. Each team has tried to enforce their style of play on the other. It's just not happening.
The Leafs get a 2-minute penalty for tripping.
This is an easy call for the official, Doc. Player made no attempt to play the puck and just tripped up the attacking player.
Anaheim's getting their first chance of the game on the power play.
Well, the power play's excited to get out there. Those guys just about scrambled onto the ice as they get their initial chance of this game.
13 minutes, 30 seconds.
Toronto's got it and moving up the wing. Anaheim's going back further to get restarted on this man advantage. Puck floated to the opposite corner. Scooped up by Getzlaf. Pass. Poke checked away. A strong, slippery move there. And in flight over the line. Shoots. Score!
Short-handed goal is always crushing for the team that gives one up. They were outworked, they weren't sharp, and the penalty killers were able to cash in here and break the tie.
Toronto's got the lead by 1, and we are in the third period, and a dramatic stage is set. The Ducks control from the faceoff.
Short-handed by number 24.
Takes that pass from the other point. Shoots one. Wonderful stop.
And by number 44, Morgan Riley. Time of the goal, 14 minutes, 18 seconds.
The Leafs with a clean win on the draw. Could be trouble near the line. Scooped up. He's got it, but has to get rid of it. Smart recovery by Gardner. Receives that pass from the other side. Missed!
Oh yeah, now he's going to check his stick like it's the stick's problem. Might be the guy holding it.
And decides to just hold on and get a stoppage of play. A little under 5 minutes remaining. Toronto's lead is 1, and it's a fresh lead. Fantastic time to win that one. He wore that puck on a hard shot. Back to the point. And we have offside called here. Neutral zone face-off 1. Possession established here. Doesn't get the shot off. The Maple Leafs with a big penalty kill. Back and forth they go between the points. Great save. whistle and a rest.
Anderson's seen a lot of rubber tonight. His team defensively hasn't helped him out very much, but he's turned aside almost everything, and as a result, they have the lead.
Gets it in a good place. Couldn't get through and retain possession. A big collision in the middle of the ice.
That's why coaches tell you at every level, you got to have your head up.
Steps across that line. Lets it go. Off his pad. The final 60, at least of regulation time. Good save. It's going to have to be something tougher than that to score. By himself. Terrific save with no reaction time whatsoever.
The shooter shaking his head. Great save.
The goalie has left. A skater is on. An extra one to try to get a key goal near the end. A huge face-off win there. Lets it go. Score! And that has tied the game.
After they pull the goalie, they finally get him out of the net. It pays off. They get a goal here with the extra man on the ice.
Raquel's gotten this game tied up at its most dramatic moment. The waning moments of the third. Neutralized face-off win.
Scored by number 67, Rickard Raquel, assisted by number 26.
Chip to Getzlaf.
And by number 50, Ryan Getzlaf.
Terrific determination by Kadri. Into the end of attack. A shot. Missed the net.
Just missed the target on that shot.
Shot. Terrific shot, but a great point-blank save.
He's locked in now. Great save.
Never satisfied. Never take your foot off the gas pedal. He's got 2 goals now. He better be thinking about getting number 3.
An enormous defensive face-off win. Nice work by Eves. Passing one off now to Cogliano. And the save there. It'll come free, but not without a lot of work. Terrific poke check by Johnson. Shot. Great save in close. It has taken this long, and it will take longer. Overtime is coming up. These shot totals will only get bigger. We can play all night. Shots on goal, 33 for the Ducks and 28 for Toronto. The Ducks have carried this game into overtime because of this scoring play. We'll be right back with OT in just a moment.
Your team's proud exclusive banking.
We have begun sudden death overtime. Gets across, looks over his options. Got that pass in his own end. Steals it in the attacking zone. Hammers one, blocked. Side to side they go, trying to generate something. Fires a shot. Score! It's over in overtime. They've won the Stanley Cup.
This group of players will be forever linked as Stanley Cup champions. An emotional moment, I'm sure, for everybody here. One that I only wished I could have been part of. long been a tradition, of course, in hockey where sportsmanship replaces the competition that has just been completed. You shake hands, and I'll tell you from experience, it's better to be on the winning side of that handshake than on the losing side.
The man-chosen playoff MVP gets the Conn Smythe Trophy. Boy, is this ever well-deserved.
There's always a little bit of an odd feeling when the Conn Smythe Trophy is handed out because it's an individual award when everybody is here to see the best trophy in sports presented, and that will come next.
It's often said it's the hardest prize to win because it takes 8 weeks. And by tradition, the captain is the first to hold it high.
I remember as a kid watching Johnny Busick, the captain of the Boston Bruins, hold the Stanley Cup above his head. I thought it would be the coolest thing to do. Look how proud and happy the captain is here tonight. As long as the Stanley Cup has been presented on the ice, and then the players have made a victory lap with it, there's been a pecking order as to how the cup is handed off. Nobody really talks about it. It just organically happens. But everybody knows there's a seniority to the way that this 30-pound trophy is presented player to player.
You play that hard and that long. You get your names on a trophy, rings on your fingers, and one last photograph. Evidence of it all.